Hello and welcome back, everyone, to our Magic the Gathering set explorations on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And in this episode, Cloud has decided that we'll be revisiting Ravnica, specifically to go back into Ravnica Allegiance. Yay! Ravnica Allegiance is actually one of the preamble sets before Nicol Bolas's big War of the Spark thingy happens. I forget how many sets it is before that. I think we go through a couple other plans before we come back for War of the Spark, or do we just go into War of the Spark after Ravnica Allegiance? I forget. It's been multiple years since this set. But more importantly, I am running Simic. I don't actually like Simic, but Simic is actually extremely powerful during this set, so I ended up picking Simic. And Mr. Cloud...
Mr. Cloud is about to burn down Gerdat's precious Simic rainforest with the Fire and Dancer and the over-the-top showman spectacular performances we have waiting for you in Rakdos Cult.
Yes, Rakdos stuff is specifically all about the carnival of hedonism, and it's actually, honestly, I really prefer the Rakdos archetype in this set because spectacle is a fucking amazing keyword. But there's also only like about 10 cards that have it, and it does different things depending on what you're doing. Whereas my keyword, for the most part, is adapt. And adapt does exactly one thing for absurd amounts of mana. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do. Are we ready, Mr. Cloud?
Indeed. We are ready, everyone.
Let us begin.
Let us raise the curtain on this show, boys and girls.
Roll dice.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can I have your attention, please?
I'll go first.
Mr. Gerdat has just won the dice roll. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm going to keep this.
All right, you have decided that your hand is appropriate. I, too, have decided that my hand is appropriate.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Okay. So, I'm going to open up with an island, and I will pass.
No turn one plays. We will see how the turn one plays affect the later game. For example, I am going to open with a swamp. I'm going to tap this swamp to cast the Footlight Fiend.
Footlight.
It's kind of like the Rakdos Cackler, except a little more of a bastard. When he dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. The target is supposed to be my opponent.
It's more or less just a flinger goblin of some kind.
Indeed.
Anyway, gonna put down a forest, and then I'm gonna spend 2 in order to cast the Incubation Druid.
Nice.
Waha. Alright, I will end.
Creature with 0 power, eh?
Yes, 0 power. Waha, waha, waha.
How does it get a +1/+1 counter? Oh, you can use the adaptability just while it's on the field. It's an activated ability. Wait a minute. That's monstrous. What the hell? Why didn't they just call it monstrous?
Because adapt only allows you to get a 1/1 counter once.
No, it's let me make my move while I make my point here. I'm going to pay 2 life points so that the Blood Crypt does not enter the battlefield tapped.
Yes, we actually had a full cycle of the Shocklands are here.
Yes, the Shocklands, shock and awe, if you will, especially in the case of Rakdos. With this 2 mana, I produced the Cult Guild Mage, my 2/2 that has pay a red and tap it to deal 1 damage to target opponent, meaning that if you're not going to let my attacks through, then I'm just going to have to ping you directly.
Okay, so... Alright, I'm going to spend a green in order to cast Stony Strength. Giving my Incubation Druid a 1/1 counter.
And it untaps.
Which means I screwed this up.
That was a misplay. It's okay. It's okay.
So, now I'm going to tap my Incubation Druid for 3, and I'm going to tap my island for 1 in order to cast my Prime Speaker of Vanifar.
Oh my goodness, what is this? Sacrifice another creature, search your library for a creature card Oh, so this chick is gonna let you just keep building on just one creature, huh?
Yes, Prime Speaker Vanifar very specifically is one of the big reasons why Simic is one of the smaller reasons why Simic is extremely powerful during this set. I have Birthing Pod now.
Birthing pod. The chrysalis. Indeed. Okay, how to proceed on this turn? Do I hang on to my land play for a second? I think the move here... Yeah, the move here is I gotta try hitting you. Swinging to you for 1.
I'll block with my Prime Speaker Vanifar.
Alright, so you're gonna block with the Prime Speaker, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, in that case... I think the move... Because you're gonna take 1 damage... Because she's gonna take 1 damage from the Footlight Fiend. Okay. So that means that when the Fiend dies, I'm going to have it deal 1 damage to you.
Okay.
Alright. Kind of evening things out. But now I have set the most delicious condition of all, is that my opponent has lost life this turn now. And that condition continues to be relevant for the rest of the turn. For instance, I'm going to put tapped onto the battlefield my Rakdos Guildgate, and then I'm going to pay a red to pay a spectacle cost. Skewer the Critics. Skewer the Critics is going to deal 3 damage to Vanifar.
Okay, then.
Got it. Boom. Somebody's been putting removal in their deck for a change.
Which is very nice. Okay. I unfortunately did not get the additional land that I want, but
I just wanted to put. Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot where the Incubation Druid got its +1/+1 counter. I got it from Stony Strength.
All right, so I'm gonna tap my Incubation Druid for 3 and spend, and I'm gonna spend 1 of that 3 in order to cast a Stony Strength on it.
Okay. Oh, right, because then you untap it. So that means you have...
So I have got 2 floating right now.
Correct.
So
2 floating greens.
I'm going to tap my Incubation Druid again, giving me up to 5, and then I'm going to tap this Forest for 6 to cast a Scuttlegator.
Jesus Christ. You're really going for these big drops this game.
All right, and with that, I will end.
Oh, thank God it has Defender. Okay. But
it's a 6/6, Mr. Cloud.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to run out of Stony Strength pretty soon. Is this really the 4th turn of the game already? Have I been counting? Yeah, I've been counting this right. All right, turn 4. What is the 4th turn going to do? No, maybe. Well, the Swamp is definitely my land play, because I got nothing else to do with that. You got 3 cards in your hand, making this tap to make you discard a card pretty tempting, but I want to deal damage to you this turn. Somehow, some way. Here's the way. Pay a red, tap the Cult Guild Mage, deal 1 damage to target Simic, Leader, and Mastermind, Mr. Gerdat.
Okay, then.
And then I'm going to... Now that you have taken damage, that condition will continue to apply for the rest of this turn from this moment onward, which is why Spectacle is kind of a cool keyword, that it gives you a wide open window to use that ability as long as you meet the condition. Pay 3 to cast the Blade Juggler for the Spectacle cost.
Okay.
It's my 3/2 creature. When I enters a battlefield, I take a damage and I draw a card. And then I'm going to end my turn.
Okay, then.
You currently enjoy a 1-point lead, but now I'm wondering where in God's name are your land cards?
Me too, Mr. Cloud.
I mean, your Incubation Druid is really doing wonders for you right now.
It is. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do...
Stony Strength on the Gator.
No, I'm not going to cast Stony Strength on my Gator, but what I am going to do... I'm going to tap my Incubation Druid for 3. He has to go for 1 mana of any color of a type that I can produce. So I'm going to produce 3 green, and then I'm gonna tap a blue, and then I'm going to spend 2 of that mana to cast the Combine Guild Mage.
Okay, so you got 2 green mana left.
Yes, I'm gonna spend 1 of that green mana in order to cast Incubation.
Oh shit! What is this?
It allows me to look at the top 5 cards of my library, and I can add a creature. There it is. I can reveal a creature card from it and put it into my hand, and the rest go on to the bottom of my library. So, view top 5.
Please note that you cannot get land cards from the incubation ability.
So, I'm going to reveal Wrecking Beast.
Oh, Christ. 6/6 with trample and haste?
Okay, so I still have a floating green.
You have 1 floating green, and your guild mage has summoning sickness.
Yes. So, with that, I am going to end.
I see. The 6/6 with defender. He's a scuttler, not a runner. Let's see what I can do with my more active, physically so creatures. Interesting. We're turning into something of a suicide cult here. Oh dear. There is definitely a best move. The thing is, though, is that now that you got this 6/6, I can't hardly just ram into you. Unless I had, like, Intimidate or something. No, Intimidate is not an ability found in Rakdos. They don't want you to look away. They want your eyes fully on them.
Yes. That way when Rakdos himself shows up, you throw all of your blood and money at him.
Precisely. I think I see what the move is here. How much does this cost? Oh, I see. No, the move... I got to keep developing my board is what I got to do. And I also have to keep hitting you. I'm going to pay a black and a red. I'm going to cast a second Cult Guild Mage.
Okay.
I'm going to pay a black, cast a Footlight Fiend.
Okay.
Pay a red, tap the Cult Guild Mage that was already continuously under my control since the untap step. You take 1 damage.
All right.
Thank you. And then I'm going to end my turn.
Okay,
the game is now tied.
For but a moment. Ooh.
Did you draw mana?
I did not draw mana, goddammit. I was not having this many mana problems during deck testing, I swear. But
I mean, you did open the nuts.
I am going to spend 2. I am going to spend 2 in order to cast Simic Ascendancy.
Oh, I like these enchantments, the Ascendancy enchantments.
Yes. So,
oh, no.
Then I'm going to tap my Incubation Druid for... I'm going to tap it for 3 green, and then I'm going to spend 2 of that green to tap my Combine Guild Mage and use its first ability to its second ability. So I'm actually making 3 blue. Yeah, I'm making 3.
You're making 3 blue. Okay.
I'm removing a counter from my Incubation Druid over to my Scuttlegator.
Onto another target. Got you. Okay, this looks like fun.
So, now I'm going to attack you with my Scuttlegator for 7.
Attacking for 7, huh? Oh, but you are just so wondrously wide open right now. What to do? What to do? I choose block with the Footlight Fiend.
Okay.
Scuttlegator is now blocked. Footlight Fiend dies, and when it dies, I'm going to have it deal 1 damage to you directly.
Okay.
Now I think it start. Did you feel the suspense on that?
A little bit.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
With that, I'm going to end.
You are putting up just this peculiarly balanced game so far, especially predicating on how few land cards you have under your control right now.